How we doing, guys? Welcome back to another edition of FSI's PGA Picks. We are doing the Honda Classic Showdown Round 4. Incredible day today. Looked like the wind was whipping, and these scores got pretty high. And unfortunately, some of my guys in the Classic lineups went backwards today. And we'll talk a little bit about them when we get to them. But checking out the weather for tomorrow, it looks like it's just going to be a pretty normal day in Florida. Probably the regular old 10 mile per hour winds. It doesn't look like there's any rain in the forecast, so good opportunity for scoring. But this is still, of course, with a ton of water. You have to respect it. And one of the three toughest stretches in golf, three toughest hole stretches in golf. It's going to be a fun finish, and let's see if Matt Jones can finish the deal and get one of a very much needed win in his on his resume. All right, real quick, we do have a coupon code going on here for the month of March at FSI. It is 15% off any one purchase except for the daily content and the NASCAR season long content. But we do have a VIP package that we do, and that VIP package gets you all sports that we provide here at FSI: NASCAR, PGA, soccer, NHL, NBA, you name it. We got it here. We're providing it for you. Core lineups, projections, models. Each of us have our own little different, content that we do, but it's all fun. There's plenty of cool pools. NASCAR pool tomorrow, and there's just a lot to offer here at FSI. But I will get to that code word later in the show. So be listening in, and you can get that 15% off coupon code. All right, let's get into some picks. First off, we're going to start off with the 10K range. Sanjay M at 10-7. This is kind of crazy. He's sticking around up here at the top, just working around, staying in the fairway and gaining strokes around the green and on the putting green. And I don't know how sustainable this is, because he is 100 and something odd in the field and on the approach. So it's going to be pretty crazy if he finishes, with -5 on the approach and still somehow finishes inside the top 20. I don't know if that's just a indication of how weak the field is this week, or if Sanjay's just going nuclear around the greens. But looking forward to his finish. I'm probably out on maybe one or two, because I do run 20 entry max on Sanjay M tomorrow in case he does find some form with the irons. But this next guy, kind of leaning a fade as well, and that is Russell Henley at 10-3. He took a big step backwards. I've been waiting for his prominent ball striking to return, and it hasn't. He's still gaining strokes on the putting green, about 6.8. So I don't know how sustainable these two guys are up top. I think there are better plays in the 9K, and this next guy that I'll talk about, I think they're better plays, and that's Cameron Tringali at 10-1. He's 5.3 off the tee, 6.5 with the tee to green, and or 9.8 tee to green, and 6.5 with his ball striking. I think he's really playing well. He's gonna be in a lot of my lineups tomorrow. I'm rooting hard for Cameron Tringali. 9K range, it's the man of the hour, Matt Jones. 9.4, sitting at 10 under and first, 12 strokes tee to green. Just lighten it up. 6.6 ball striking, 4.7 on the approach. Going to be in most of my lineups, if not all of them, tomorrow. He's out to a big lead. That doesn't mean that he can go backwards. I just don't think the ball striking is going to just suddenly disappear. I think he's going to continue to be what he is being this week, and that is and that is the leader of the clubhouse. All right, so we got Zach Johnson at 9,200. He's 2.9 on the approach and 6.8 tee to green. He's been really playing well. I think Zach Johnson's going to log a top 10 this week. All right, next up we have the 8K range. Keegan Bradley, 8-7. I think he was 5 under through 7 holes or something crazy like that. He got off to a flying start. 9.3 tee to green and 6.6 with his ball striking. Keegan Bradley's been playing really well in Florida here. Just needs to find a few more putts, and I think he's going to get that top 5 finish. Keegan Bradley's going to be in a lot of my lineups as well. Stuart Sink at 8,100. He's got 8 strokes tee to green, 5.3 on the approach. Playing really well. Going to continue to roster Stuart Sink. I had a little bit of him in the classic builds. I just to pure experience and knowing this course and knowing how to get around without and avoiding big numbers. And Stuart Sink has done just that. And now he's found himself here on Sunday in some contention. Next up, we have Sam Ryder at 8K. He doesn't typically play well on Sundays, but he's been striking the ball really well, even gaining strokes around the green and 6.6 tee to green. He is only 8K. I do like that price tag on Sam Ryder. 7K, we have Steve Stricker, 79. Shout out to myself on this on this call, old man call for our sleepers in the classic picks. He's playing really well. He's inflated on the price tag. He did finish 4th at the Waste Management Open, so he does have some finishing power. I'm rooting hard for Steve Stricker tomorrow. Bryce Garnett at 7,600, I think is a good place. Sepp Straka at 73. I both like them too. CT Pan, 7,200. Striking really, really well. He does have a win on a coastal course over here on the east side at RBC Heritage. This is kind of a little bit of a corollary course, and it's no surprise to see him doing well here. I think he's in for a big day tomorrow. I'm going to be probably coring CT Pan at this cheap price tag. Next up, we have JB Holmes. It seems like every 4 years we find JB Holmes on a on the final group on Sunday. Probably going to be slugging along as he's one of the slowest golfers on tour. 10 strokes tee to green, 5.1 on the approach. I'm going to have some JB Holmes. 6K, we got Robert Streb at 6,800, gaining 6 strokes around the greens, 3 on the approach, 9.4 tee to green. Playing really well. Robert Streb, known for being a good wedge player, short course player, has a win at the Greenbrier in his career. Going to be playing some Robert Streb. And then last we have Roger Sloan at 6,300, 5.6 on the approach. That's pretty good. 6.4 tee to green as well. I think if he could just make some putts, keep himself in some good lies around the green, he's going to be playing just fine. So that'll do it for the Honda Classic, guys. It's been great. Real quick, we're going to give you that code word for the 15% off coupon, and that is YouTube March. All one word, YouTube March. That's for 15% off any one purchase. Code word, YouTube March. All right, now that'll wrap things up for the Honda Classic, and I will be signing off. Thank you for listening in all 4 days, and it's been fun. Please like and comment the video below, and come back. We have match play in Bermuda next week. I think there's going to be a showdown style format for the main slate. We'll have to wait and see. I do not remember what it was set up like last year. Maybe John will be able to preview that for you tonight or tomorrow night, Sunday night, as we head into next week. But thank you for listening again, and everyone, you have a good night tonight. Enjoy your Saturday.